What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's reaction video is the 10 most dangerous animals in the whole of the US. This should be good.
Should be interesting, this one.
Very interesting. I mean, we've done a lot of reactions like Brave, Wilderness and stuff like that, haven't we? Where I think the last ones went on Texas, didn't it?
I think it was Texas, yeah.
Pretty sure, yeah, it was a mental video actually thinking about it. He went into just the wild in Texas.
Yeah, he just ran into it, didn't he?
Into a swamp and just grabbed stuff. And now we're checking out the most dangerous throughout all of them. We've seen like the snapping turtles in this video and stuff like that, haven't we? So this should be up there.
Should be good, this video.
In the UK, we've got not much.
No, we haven't. We've got seagulls.
We've got seagulls. Very good. They are dangerous. Literally the other day, I did see someone's food get swooped down, grab burger out his hand.
They just don't care, do they?
They don't. That's because people fed him and now they just go for food. Yeah. Anyway, smash that like button, guys. Smash that subscribe button. What is the like goal for today?
2.
2,000. Again, you guys have been slacking. We said it in our last video. We're going to say it again. Smash that like button and see if you're slacking or not. Hopefully not. But hopefully you don't see any seagulls either.
Yeah. And
let's get into it. Top 10 most dangerous animals in the US. Imagine seagulls on this list now.
Imagine.
Imagine.
Number 10. Grizzly Bear.
Oh, I like this guy. We've done him before, haven't we?
Yeah.
North American brown bears have a fearsome reputation to go with their physical prowess and outstanding natural weaponry. The common name, grizzly, is often used in reference to brown bear species found in the US.
Okay.
These include the Ursus arctos horribilis, or the mainland grizzly.
That's not a great name.
The peninsula grizzly, and Kodiak bears, only found in Alaska's eponymous archipelago. The latter rivals the polar bear as the largest land carnivore on Earth. Kodiak bears have been known to weigh over 1,500 pounds, which is almost as heavy as the average bull. As evident from the prominent muscular hump on their shoulders, grizzlies are built for power. Moreover, they have massive canines, claws that grow up to 6 inches, and jaws strong enough to crush bowling balls. As a grizzly stands up on its hind legs, it will often use its superior strength to take down a victim. It will bite at the victim's lower jaw, which is most likely a disarming technique. Confrontations between humans and grizzly bears can occur as a result of hunting as well as camping. They have a phenomenal sense of smell and are often attracted to food that hasn't been stored properly. There have been several reports of campers being dragged.
Yeah, I'll go camping in the UK.
Nah.
No?
Just in case.
Just in case a bear comes out of nowhere. But I get what you mean about the cuteness. They're nice and fluffy, aren't they? I think that's where it stops.
Yeah. It ends there.
It ends there. But yeah, camping in the US, I ain't doing that either. Can't be risking that.
Out of their tents by attacking grizzlies. Conditioning the bears to campsite food can accustom them to human presence, thus increasing the likelihood of future attacks. Number 9. Spiders.
Oh, spiders.
Black widows and brown recluse spiders share an entry on our list as the most dangerous spiders in the US. Female black widows, distinguishable by the red hourglass mark on their abdomens, are the most fearsome by reputation. They'll sometimes devour their partners after mating and own highly toxic venom. The illness associated with black widow envenomation is called latrodectism. It's described by pain, vomiting, and muscle rigidity. Contrary to popular belief, the condition is rarely fatal for humans. The brown recluse spider, although only slightly larger than a US penny, is quite dangerous in its own right. The hemotoxic properties of its venom can cause tissue necrosis. Severe lesions can become infected and may even lead to amputation.
Oh my
days. Yet, like the black widows, the bite of a brown recluse spider is seldom fatal.
No.
Number 8.
I mean, you're talking literally something which is like that big.
No, I can't.
Like that.
I can't.
No? But the UK ones aren't bad, so it's okay.
I still don't like them.
Let us know if you've ever seen one.
Cougars, also known as pumas or mountain lions, have the widest distribution of any wild animal in the Americas. In the US, populations are found across 16 states, mostly on the West Coast. Male cougars average about 150 pounds, but in rare cases may surpass 200 pounds. Even though that's about the weight of the average American male, the difference in power is considerable. Relative to its size, the cougar has the largest paws and hind legs found within the feline family. This enables it to perform outstanding leaps and reach sprinting speeds of up to 50 miles per hour.
Can't even drive away from it.
Actually faster than a greyhound. It can also swim and is an apt climber. A cougar's muscular body is perfectly designed
That's a
for
beast.
grasping and holding large prey, an ability enhanced by the retractable claws on its paws. Attacks on humans are rare, but have seen an increase in recent years, mainly due to expansion into the cougar's natural range.
That makes
The
sense.
feline
it
will
does.
attack if cornered or if a human triggers its chase instinct, typically by turning their back and running away.
That would me.
An attack usually involves a bite to the neck, in which the animal tries to sink its teeth between the vertebrae and into the spinal cord. Children are at greatest risk of getting ambushed by a cougar, and the least likely to survive an attack. Number
Suppose
7.
one bite, that's a whole
Grey
body,
wolf.
isn't it, of a lady?
Just the head in one move.
It's the whole
Gone.
thing, isn't it?
Oh, that's
And
brutal.
toddlers, obviously, like, we know not to run, turn around.
Yeah.
They would just
They'll turn around and
either run up to it.
or run up to it. That is a potential, you know. Even though I don't think it'd give it time. It'd get close and it'd go for it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be
Well,
like just a piece of meat, wouldn't
We're
it?
going east. We're going east, not west.
As
Yeah,
the
avoid
largest and strongest member of the Canidae family, the grey wolf was a mandatory introduction to our list.
always
Its
thought
teeth are
wolves were
specialised for crushing bone,
Pardon?
and its
I
slender
always thought wolves were fake.
Oh, what? Just think out the movies?
Yeah.
Okay, I can see what you mean. I definitely can see what you mean, but no,
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
powerfully built body favours relentless attacks. Although dangerous enough on its own, the wolf is notable for its pack behaviour and cooperative hunting. A pack of 15 wolves, for example, is capable of taking down an adult moose. Interestingly enough, the
Quite
deer
big.
species can easily grow to be 15 times heavier than
Look
an
at that moose.
individual wolf. While not as numerous as in Eurasia, North America has also seen a number of wolf attacks. The most recent fatality occurred in 2010 in Alaska, when a young woman was killed while jogging.
Yeah, don't go jogging.
There's an argument that
nonsense.
most wolf attacks are the result of an individual animal suffering from rabies.
Oh, wow.
Nevertheless, wolf management programs from the United States Wildlife Service
just
describe them as opportunistic hunters that will attack humans if given the chance.
Brilliant.
Throughout the years,
Screw that.
encounters with hunters, shepherds, and ranchers have caused wolves to develop a fear of approaching humans. Yet wildlife experts warn against actions that may
Look at the way they
encourage
just,
wolves to be in the
like-
proximity of people,
I know
as
what you
it may
mean.
lead to an
They're just like floating, aren't they?
Yeah, like, who do they think they are?
Well, I won't want to mess with that. They could be whoever they want with that face.
I'm avoiding that.
Yeah, I'm avoiding it too.
increase in violent encounters. Number 6. Arizona bark scorpion. The Arizona bark scorpion, also known as
It's the noodles.
Centauroides sculpturatus, is North America's most
I'm not
venomous
scared of you.
scorpion. These creatures prefer
I don't know.
riparian areas, meaning that they're found on land adjacent to rivers or streams.
Okay, so avoiding
The popularity of
streams.
irrigated lawns and other man-made water systems have
And
led to an increase of
sprinklers.
scorpion populations in residential areas. The symptoms associated with the Arizona bark scorpion's sting can last from 24 to 72 hours.
Wow.
Long
They include intense
is.
pain, numbness, and convulsions, or temporary dysfunction of the affected area. The pain is so intense that victims reported experiencing sensations similar to electric shocks.
What?
While fatalities are rare, there are certain groups that are more at risk than others, such as children, the elderly, or people with compromised immune systems.
Yeah.
In Arizona, thousands of people are reportedly stung by the scorpion each year.
Thousands.
Number
a lot.
5.
This is
Bull
mental.
shark. With the Atlantic Ocean on its east coast and the Pacific Ocean in the west, the US faces more than a dozen shark attacks every year. While the great white receives the brunt of the notoriety, there's an equally, if not more, dangerous shark. Unlike their mainly oceanic relatives, bull sharks are able to thrive in freshwater systems as well. This makes them particularly dangerous when considering the US's sprawling riverways. Bull sharks have been found up the Mississippi River, hundreds of miles from the ocean.
I ain't going swimming.
They
Nope.
were also spotted in the Ohio River and in Maryland's Potomac River. These creatures have pound per pound the most powerful bite of all the shark
Why are you swimming
species.
next to it then?
There's a combination of factors that make them particularly dangerous towards humans. It's not only about bite force and size. Even though females average roughly 300 pounds or about as much as the typical sumo wrestler, bull sharks are territorial, temperamental, and have no tolerance for provocation.
Look at them teeth.
These
Just
creatures
looks so
might have
freaky.
even been responsible for the infamous Jersey Shore shark attacks of 1916, which served as an inspiration for the novel Jaws. Number 4. Rattlesnake. By recent estimates,
Cool,
there
I'm
are
not a
roughly
snake person.
7,000 to 8,000 snake bites that occur in the United States.
You're not a snake person. Are you any animal person?
Yeah, I do. I do like.
A scorpion. A little noodle scorpion.
Yeah, I like little noodles.
or a cute bear.
Yeah.
But not a snake.
I do like cougars, but only from a distance.
Swing which is a screen in
In
front
fact,
of
I like most animals if they're behind.
if they can't get to you.
Yeah, they can't touch me.
Well, what happens if a snake's behind glass?
Not a chance. It's just most.
You've seen Harry Potter too many times.
Yeah, that glass, you can't trust it.
Every year. Fortunately, the development of antivenom has led to significantly less fatalities than in the past. Snake attacks are disproportionate in the country,
That
with
was
the
mental,
majority
innit?
of them occurring
It is crazy
in
that
warm
makes
weather
animals.
states such as Texas and Florida. Among the various venom and serpents found across the land, there are about 16 rattlesnake species. These creatures are so dreaded that a timber rattlesnake was once put on a flag to motivate infantry forces.
Wow.
During the American Revolution, the Continental Marines had a motto flag of a timber rattlesnake that was coiled and ready to strike. Beneath it were the words, "Don't tread on me."
We've got that flag.
These snakes
Shout out to I do apologise. I can't remember who sent it us, but it got sent
do
to
have
us,
that
and we
flag.
do have that flag. I do apologise for not remembering because it was probably a year ago we opened it.
Yeah.
But we do have that flag, so awesome. There we go.
are distinguishable by the rattle at the end of their tail. It's made of interlocked keratinous segments which vibrate against one another when the
is meant-
snake
yeah.
contracts certain tail muscles. This produces a distinctive rattling sound that acts as a deterrent to predators and as a warning to humans. The western diamondback and the eastern diamondback are the species responsible for most snakebite fatalities. The latter is known as the most venomous snake in North America and owns the longest fangs of any rattlesnake species. Number 3.
I do
Deer.
like that it pretty much warns you off though. It don't want to attack you.
No,
You get
it's
close.
telling you, like, back off. But
Back
if you
off, I'm here.
continue to walk, then that's kind of tough.
It's your own fault, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pre-warning you. Grizzly
is.
Bear ain't pre-warning you.
Deer may sound less terrifying than other animals on our list, but
Little reindeer.
statistically speaking, they're the deadliest. A number of species weigh several hundred pounds and certainly possess the mass
They're so
to
cute,
trample
aren't
people
they?
to death. Males own majestic antlers, some of which are several feet across and definitely capable of inflicting severe injuries. However, fatal antler stabbings or brutal trampling isn't what makes the deer the deadliest creatures in the country. Most will simply choose to run away from humans rather than engage them. That's actually the crux of the matter. As deer move across their range, they end up on roadways or highways and collide with vehicles. In the US, this type of collision causes about 200 human deaths and roughly $1 billion in property damage every year.
That's a
Wow.
lot.
It's so
Oh my
widespread
days.
that
Just
the
remember
idea
money
of being
across the road.
surprised and caught like a deer in the headlights has become a saying.
I suppose because if you're going at 60 mile an hour and you suddenly boom out of something which come out of nowhere, it's going to be damage, isn't it? It's like hitting another car.
I suppose,
If
yeah.
you're going so fast, which makes sense. That's awful, isn't it?
It is.
Because it's so
I
accidental.
imagine the deer
as well.
don't survive either.
Oh yeah, yeah. I ain't got. Depends what speed you're going, but I think even probably 20 mile an hour.
Yeah.
They're struggling, you know.
While easier to avoid during the day,
Oh.
deer are particularly difficult to spot at dusk or dawn. Habitat fragmentation is a considerable factor in the rise of deer vehicle collisions.
Got such thin legs.
Today's topic was requested by Instagram follower at RyanThompson5499. If you have any other topics you'd like to learn about, subscribe and let us know in the comments section below.
Let
Or
us know ideas. in
Follow
the
us on
comments.
Instagram and reach out to us there. Number 2. American bison. The American bison is North America's
beast.
largest land animal and nature's
Most
equivalent
weird
of a
looking animal, isn't
gigantic
it?
battering ram. Its charge, a devastating combination of mass and speed, is powerful enough to derail a train.
What?
Also known as the buffalo, the species' bulls
insane.
can weigh
That's
up to
crazy.
2,800 pounds in the wild and a staggering 3,800 pounds in captivity. That's about as heavy as the average car.
Wow.
They own massive heads, pronounced muscular humps, and giant
Harry Maguire.
forequarters. Their short, curved horns are used as defensive weapons and to fight for status within the herd.
Look fluffy though.
Despite its mass and seemingly lethargic movements, a charging bison can get up to 40 miles per hour.
That's it.
To put that into perspective, Usain Bolt's speed record topped out at 27.8 miles per hour. Historically, these creatures used to roam the continent in vast herds. The spread of bovine diseases from domestic cattle and commercial hunting brought the creatures to the brink of extinction. They went from over 60 million in the late 18th century to only a few 100,000 towards the end of the 19th century. Recovery efforts spared its extinction, and the American bison is now mainly restricted to reserves and national parks.
Oh, wow.
That's where a number of violent human encounters have occurred in the past decades. From 1980 to 1999, at Yellowstone National Park alone, bison attacked 3 times more people than bears. During this period, there were 3 reported fatalities, in addition to numerous reports of puncture wounds and broken bones. Official They Will Kill You merchandise.
I mean, it is very unlikely, so don't worry about that. It is extremely unlikely. But they can go 40 miles an hour.
Exactly.
And they are big lumps.
Exactly, and I'm like, not, and I can't run.
We'll stick to the paths and stick with everyone else. It's fine. I think it's normal if you go off track and you try and go your own way. That's when it happens.
I'll just stay at home.
Don't worry. we got to go Yellowstone.
Just give me
incredible.
a 3D tour instead.
This is number 1, moose.
Moose, okay.
Even though they're part of the
Same
deer
reason?
family, and even though they get in a fair share of vehicle collisions, moose most definitely deserve their own entry on our list. They're creatures of many extremes, as the largest and heaviest of all deer species. Exceptional bulls stand more than 6 foot 9 inches at the shoulder, meaning they're taller than NBA superstar
Wow.
LeBron James. Their massive antlers can span close to 6 feet from tip to tip, so you could horizontally fit the average American male between them. The largest bulls weigh close to 2,000 pounds, almost twice as much as a grand piano.
You don't realise they're that big when you're looking at them.
No, they look small and cute.
They do, and then someone actually gives you dimensions. Imagine being next to one of them. Huge.
Say antlers.
It is, they are big.
Moose are not only monsters in terms of proportion, but also temperament. When it comes to raw data, they attack more people than wolves and bears combined.
I would never have
They're
guessed
also
that.
perfectly capable of killing both predatory species. They injure more humans than any other animal in the Americas, and are second only to hippos in worldwide attacks.
Wow.
They can charge people and inflict devastating injuries with their antlers. One common sign of an imminent charge is that the hairs on its neck and shoulders will stand up.
Oh.
Moose are surprisingly limber, and unlike other large-hooved animals, they can kick in all directions. Not that you should ever do it, but this means there's no safe way to approach them.
Oh, God.
Thanks for watching.
Don't go near them.
Would you rather?
We'll see him from a distance. we will see.
We'll keep watching the videos instead.
Definitely. Smash the like button if you enjoyed it, guys. Smash the subscribe button. That was good, wasn't it?
It was interesting, yeah, really interesting.
We've definitely done this channel. I think we did the prisons on this channel before, didn't we?
Yeah, I kind of recognise the vibe.
The vibe, the voice and stuff. It's quite a good channel.
I
If you
think it
watch
was Toughest Prisons.
Toughest prisons, and
Yeah.
I may have done this video a very long time ago, but I forgot most information.
Yeah.
Smash that like button, guys. Smash that subscribe button, and watch the video.
Have a fantastic day.
Stay away from the animals as well, and we'll see you legends in the next one. Peace.